Hello, I'm here top of Church Street, Primark, Bold Street End on this rainy Thursday afternoon. I've patiently waited for the rain to subside since, I don't know, about 11:30. It looks now like it's going off for a bit. If not for the rest of the day, I'm not sure. So I'll get a video done. You see, like I keep saying, those that abandon Kensington, right, 217, they will abandon the rest of Liverpool like they have done. They've abandoned Kensington and Fairfield. They're now abandoning West Derby Road, County Road, Breck Road, Prescott Road, Egbert Road, Penny Lane, Stanley Road. The list is endless. Our city is changing, ladies and gentlemen. There's no ifs or buts about it. The proponents of cultural change, they can wrap it up whichever way they want. They can ignore what's happening. It doesn't matter. You don't have to take to social media. You don't have to come down here and make a video. It's here for all to see. People know what is happening. They know there's a change underway. They don't like the change. They see the change when they come out the front door. Go in the supermarket, convenience store, barber, taxi, take the kids to school. Okay, sir, thank you. Everywhere you go, cultural change. You can't escape it. So don't be putting faith in these reckless politicians, ladies and gentlemen, because as I said, they abandoned Kensington and Fairfield as well, but the article just mentioned Kensington, but it's Kensington and Fairfield. They abandoned Kensington and Fairfield back in 2017 and did nothing, right? It's appalling what has happened to those two once proud working class Scouse communities. They have been changed, right? Changed to such an extent, there's no changing them back. They're gone forever. Now, if the change is not stopped, then County Road, Breck Road, West Derby Road, just 3 examples, 3 major heartlands here in Liverpool, they will undergo the same fate, right? Not might, could, possible, they will. In fact, they are, right? That is what is now happening here in our city. We're seeing a change never before in our city's history. Yeah, trends come and go, I understand, but this certainly isn't a trend. It's far from it. It poses a serious long-term threat to our unique Scouse character, traditions and cultural identity, like I keep saying. You see, just the short 2 minutes or whatever of being here on Church Street, you can see the change already, right? The change is everywhere. What is our glorious city going to be like in 5 to 10 years time, right? I ask you, 5 to 10 years time, let's take 5 years in the big scheme of things, it's nothing, right? What's our city going to be like? What are Scouse schools going to be like? Scouse children being a minority in their school, dancing to the tune, culture, new arrivals have brought with them. Our Scouse economy, it's going to be nothing left of it. Universal Scousers will be at the helm, running everything as they are now. Our cherished city centre where our children and grandchildren will be venturing into, assuming they're not already doing so. It's going to be unfamiliar, unfriendly, hostile even. It's not going to be the place we all remember it as. It's going to be a completely different place. That's why we must oppose further cultural change, ladies and gentlemen. Right? We can't leave this to our children and grandchildren, because by the time they're such an age, what is the change going to be like? Well, we know what it's going to be like. It's not going to be the Liverpool, like I say, we're all familiar with. The Liverpool we know, the Liverpool we love. It's going to be a completely different city. See, the change that I talk about, right? It's here for all to see. You can't like say it's not here. Where, Joe? Point it to us, please, sir. Where? Everyone knows what has happened to our city. It's like as if it's been done overnight. Someone's opened the door and they've all ran through, all these universal scousers. It's shocking. And these, as I say, these politicians, Ian Byrne, MP for West Derby, refugees welcome, Jan the diversity man, MP for Walton, many others, journalist Liam Thorpe, head of Liverpool City Council, Kensington and Fairview Council, Liam Robinson. They're just remaining silent, like it's a non-issue. They don't be worrying about it. It's a passing phase. Well, it's not a passing phase, right? Like it wasn't a passing phase. East End of London, Leicester, large parts of Birmingham, most of London, Oldham, Burnley, Blackburn, ad nauseum, right? The change is transforming our glorious city. And our city, cultural change is not opposed to stop, will end up like other major towns and cities have. They've been turned into different places, some of them. Whitechapel, Tower Hamlets, Bethnal Green, East End of London. They're no longer parts of an East End community, not part of a London community. It's somewhere far away, right? Completely different, at odds with our culture, our ways, beliefs, values, standards, right? And so that's why this must be opposed, ladies and gentlemen, right? It must be opposed. We don't have a say in the matter, because if it's not opposed, then what's going to happen to our children and grandchildren? Where are they going to fit in all this? Well, they're not going to fit in all this, right? It's going to be a different place, a completely different place. And as I've said before, I'll say again, there's that many different nationalities coming in that don't get on with one another. I've got nothing in common with one another, let alone their Scouse hosts. So this is going to be disastrous, ladies and gentlemen. Right, that's the only word I can think of. It's going to be disastrous. How can it not be? Once again, if someone's got an alternative opinion, then come down and make videos like Joe Owens does and say, no, Joe, you've got it all wrong. Cultural change, the best thing since sliced bread. Well, come down and do your videos then, or post on social media, but no one's saying anything. That's just it. No one is saying anything. They're not condoning, they're not condemning, they're not supporting, they're not opposing. They're just remaining silent, right? And like I say, let's hope you pay for their silence at any forthcoming election. Council elections 227, general election 229. Got to lose the seats, ladies and gentlemen, because if they don't, then it will continue. The same transformation, the same cultural destruction, because that's what it is, right? Cultural replacement, whatever, however you want to word it, term it, right? I didn't believe I'd get a video done today, but the rain, it's gone off, so that's why I thought I'd get one done now while I can. But back to a more serious note than the weather. Once our city undergoes profound cultural change, ladies and gentlemen, there's no changing it back. That's what you have to remember here. There is no changing it back, no cultural reset button, right? It's changed for good. Can't let this happen. This is our city. Belongs to our children, grandchildren, all those amazing Scousers yet to be born. Doesn't belong to no one else. Sorry for being selfish, but that's the way it is. Boot on the other foot. We know how new arrivals would think, right? What they'd want. I'm going to go now, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Joe Owens has made his point regarding what is happening to our glorious city and the reckless politicians who are allowing this to happen. Right, so scandalous, ladies and gentlemen, when you think about it. Literally scandalous. Must oppose this and do it at election time. Remember, say no to cultural change. Yes to Scouse pride. Shout it out loud, Scouts and proud. Okay, thank you.